2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hey Luke and Rich, I'm looking forward to treading the fairways again with these two because they were absolute fire the first time round, and I have a feeling that after their exchanges on social media, it'll be even more spicy out here.
Yes, but they certainly have to make the most of every moment they get because there'll be very few today. Fire up. This is a big rivalry, this one. Oh my, that was launched. And let's see what he can do here today. Nicely done. We'll take us through the approach shot. It's not easy to run the ball onto the green.
It's not. Your approach shot has to come in high and soft with a lot of spin, as there's just not much depth to this green. Not much movement either, fairly flat, although there is a ridge that bisects this green in two. You want to make sure that you're on the correct side of that ridge to have a good opportunity to make the putt.
This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Well, that's delightful. A birdie to get the round underway.
I can't ever recalling making a birdie and feeling bad about it, so yes, birdie on the first, great job.
The second hole is a long par 3 of typical Redan style at 230 yards.
Yes, the green runs from right to left and chases away from the player on the tee. You can hit it short right and have it bounce on to the flag sticks that are on the right. However, when they're in the back left, you don't want to come up short and left in a low area. That'll leave a very difficult up and down.
Well played.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
What's in front of them, Henny?
Yeah, he's got just over 16 feet here, looking for another birdie here.
Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rival's scooting ahead. Let's see what happens.
This one's for birdie. And down she goes from outside the range.
Yeah, that is not what you want to come up against mid-round, mid-rivalry. That was mean.
Rich, the first exposure to the famous lake here at Arnold Palmer's Bay Hill Club and Lodge is the third.
There's a lot of intimidating tee shots on this golf course, Luke. This could be number one. Water down the left-hand side, you obviously want no part of, but if you miss it right in the rough, that is very gnarly and nasty to come out of. The green works away from the player, moving from right to left. The miss is out to the right, but watch out. It's awfully quick coming down that green. Don't chip it or putt it in the water.
Yeah, good swing. This one's heading up onto the green for sure. Oh, that's a lovely looking shot into birdie range here at the third.
Nearly doesn't get any better than that. Amazing shot.
Good chance this one. Right on 6 feet.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
Fair effort that. Good birdie.
Unreal display this week with that wand.
And now at 3 under overall.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
The first of the par 5s, Rich, the 4th hole.
Yes, Luke, you got out of bounds on the right-hand side that shouldn't come into play for the players, but those bunkers down the left-hand side certainly will. If you get a good tee shot away and you find the fairway, the second shot uphill to this par 5, you can reach, but still lots of trouble lurking around this green.
That's a nice looking tee shot, that one. Well, that's a tremendous shot and sets up a wonderful opportunity.
I tell you what a sensational play. This player stepped up their game, a bold play, hopefully a bold reward.
And this putt will take them to 5 under.
A chance to get 2 back on the course here, this one for Eagle.
Like the look of this one. Oh, that had eyes for it. Lovely shot. And that will take him to 5 under. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She got one back on that last hole.
Oh my, how about that for a par?
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. The 5th at Bay Hill is the shortest par 4 on the front 9, measuring just under 400 yards, Ridge. Placement off the tee, critical here.
It is. It plays straight downhill the entire way, so most players not taking driver out and challenging those bunkers. Lay up short of those, and you'll have a short shot to a green that once again chases away from you at the back end of it. Pretty good shot there.
Oh.
Heck of a shot. Got it all right on that one.
What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Oh, well played.
Yes, very smooth tempo there on that chip.
A spot in the top 10 awaits if they can make this putt. Now 5 strokes behind. Now we head to the famous par 5 6th, Rich. A lot of players are thinking birdie, maybe even eagle.
Out to the right, most definitely the widest part of the fairway, just left of the left-hand bunker out there. We'll leave a layup out to the right, and then you just have a short pitch on from there. This is a really solid birdie opportunity.
This shot from around 210 yards. 5 shots off the pace. Getting ready to play their 3rd. 5 shots off the lead. Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Mark it down. That's birdie number 5.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it.
He's currently in 9th position. Let's have a look at the 7th hole, a par 3.
Finally, you have a green that pitches back towards you ever so slightly, Luke, but still coming into it with a good 6-5 iron from 195 yards. It's still a difficult task to get it close.
Going with the 5 iron here. This one might need to set. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She had a bad previous hole, came off with bogey.
This is Brooke Henderson. Oh, yes, what a shot. And that'll certainly help her chances here. Okay, let's get back to the action. This would be a great up and down from this spot. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that will take him to 8 under. Oh, that was a touch of class. Wouldn't mind seeing that again. He's currently tied for 7th. The par 4 8th, Rich, challenging tee shot and approach.
Love this tee shot here, Luke. The fairway camber's pretty good from right to left, kicking the golf ball towards that bunker. So make sure to take one less club off this tee. From there, you make sure that you take enough club for your second shot to carry the front edge. If not, that golf ball will come falling back off the green into the drink.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
Yeah, he's got around 125 here.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Oh, what a shot. You'll take that. High quality shot, that one, right next to the hole.
Absolutely, in there close. Good look at birdie coming up.
Always nice to hold those for birdie. Well, that's a lovely way to make a move into the top 5. Our current leader is enjoying a 1-shot lead. Let's take a look at the final hole on the front 9, the 9th, and what a tough tee shot it is.
It is it ever. Players want to avoid the bunker down the left-hand side, so inevitably they push it out to the right-hand side, into the rough, into the trees. Now they've got really very little chance of reaching the green in 2. So this is probably the most difficult tee shot on this front 9, and one they have to find the fairway with.
Playing from around 150 yards here. Just 2 shots behind. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this.
He seems to have zero regard for the fact that he's playing against a multiple major champion here. Just firing off approach shots like that. Wow.
Well played. Why don't we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
She's currently trailing her rival. Let's see what happens here.
They're in the bunker. Got a chance to get up and down? Oh, almost went in. Well, that's got to have some impact on the scoreboard. Let's take a look. And as we step onto the 10th tee, Rich, always good to look back at the 9 holes just played.
Well, it's been great watching this player get the best of their rival, but still a long way to go until the end of this tournament. Let's see how it shakes out. No harm, no foul there with that shot.
Second shot here on the 10th hole. This one looks to be on a pretty good line. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. Well, that's well played and sets up a good birdie look here at the 10th. And this putt is to move into a share for the lead. Job done. Let's head to the next. And this player's moving up on the leaderboard after that hole. The par 4 11th resembles the par 4 third, doesn't it? The big lake on the left-hand side.
It does. It just has a little more landing room here on the left-hand side, however. But if you lay back, be prepared to go in with a long iron. If you take the driver out and successful, you now turn this challenging hole into almost a birdie opportunity.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's got, oh, I'd say roughly 120 here.
That could play. Oh, my. And just a supremely accurate shot from way out. Right at it. Setting up here with a very long putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here.
Oh, what a great stroke. What a putt to make. Well done. And with that, she'll move to 6 under par. And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Still in the lead now after that hole. And the 12th hole, Rich, similar to the 4th hole. Arnold Palmer is really starting to mimic front and back nines.
He does. It's kind of the same thing. Out of bounds out to the right. You got to avoid both those bunkers there, both right and left. You find the fairway. Again, second shot slightly uphill to a green that sits above you. One of the big dangers here, though, is going long. That is a big no-no to miss it long on this 12th.
Lining up from about 230 yards here. Currently in the lead by a shot. Opting for the 5-wood.
All right, going with a little bit more club. Let's see.
Yep, give yourself a pat on the back. And the birdie with big wings on the table here if they can make this one. Oh, he's on fire today, building upon his lead, hole after hole. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
Birdied their last hole.
Here's Brooke Henderson. Wow, what a save.
Saving one there after being all over the parking lot, chipping in for the par.
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. Number 13, not a long hole by anyone's stretch, but the pond in front of the green really plays havoc.
It does, more so than it should. It's just a long iron or a hybrid off the tee. Find the fairway down the right-hand side, open up the angle for your second shot, and it's obvious you just don't want to miss your second shot right. So bail out to the left-hand side, make a par. Pretty simple.
Oh, that's piped. That's heading down the runway. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. Okay, Henny. What's he looking at with this putt?
They've just got to focus on hitting the back of the cup, guys. This is up the hill, bit of extra juice needed.
This one's tracking.
Beautiful shot. Now 4 shots up after that hole. And another of the uphill par 3s, the 14th, Rich.
This is such a difficult hole because this tee shot lines you up over on the left-hand side where you'll find those bunkers. But if you bail out to the right, well, now you're running into a low area that you have a pretty difficult chip shot to a green that historically is the firmest and fastest on this golf course.
Oh, this has been a ball striking clinic. Another green in regulation.
Another green in regulation. This is an absolute clinic.
Hey, that's a chance. That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one.
2 in a row there, Luke. Getting their groove on.
What do we catch up with Brooke Henderson?
Yeah, she's down, she's behind, her rivals scooting ahead.
Oh, you've made it. What a play. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Our leader is out in front by a whopping 5 strokes. We get into the closing stretch here at Bay Hill, the 15th, the par 4.
Strong par 4, dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only are you hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. This player's dialed in. What a shot. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite.
Gotta like their chances from there.
Pretty straightforward 4-footer coming up here.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
Yeah, we'll take that. And that fine play ensures they hold top spot on the leaderboard, with Jon Rahm trailing in second place. Well, one of the great parts of the finish here of Bay Hill's Club and Lodge, Rich, is the fluctuations in scoring, and it all starts here at the par 5 16th.
Luke, you got to take advantage of this par 5. It's just over 500 yards. Find the fairway. Don't flirt with either of those bunkers out there. Second shot should be with a middle to long iron to a green that's surrounded by water on the left and bunkers on the right. But still, it's a great opportunity to make 4 or better.
Great shot. Rich, good chance to get this green in 2.
Yes, this player's found the fairway, and now they've got the opportunity to knock this on in 2. Be wary of coming up short and left, obviously in the water, but don't be anxious to miss it out to the right, especially in that bunker that's over in the middle of the green on the right-hand side. That really can wreak havoc with the players. Try and find the green at all costs with this second shot.
Oh, get in. And now over to Brooke Henderson's next shot.
She's trying to pull ahead in this group rivalry. Let's see what happens.
Playing their 5th shot. Super shot, that.
Oh, a messy little lie in the bunker, but that is not a problem for this player. Yes, in the hole.
Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. The par 3 17th, Rich, has got a wonderful atmosphere around it. Looks visually quite stunning, but my word, it's a brute.
This hole causes more stress for the players, I think, than any other hole on the golf course, with possibly the exception of number 3. This green is nearly impossible to find as it is so firm historically through the years. You find the green, you make your 3, and you're smiling earlobe to earlobe.
And here we are with the 3rd shot. Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
Oh, this one out of a smelly spot on the golf course, but no bother for this player.
He just keeps putting a gap on the rest of the field. What a putt to hole. And it's time to recap that play. Managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard after that effort. Rich, as we head to the finishing hole here at Bay Hill, a famous finishing hole, so much drama over the years, predominantly by the great Tiger Woods. But most of the drama starts off the tee.
It does. This is actually a semi-blind tee shot. There's a mound down the right-hand side of the fairway where you can't see the golf balls land, so players won't know whether they found the fairway or missed it right or even out on the left-hand side. Most iconic moments in all of golf, in my mind's eye, Robert Gomez holding his second shot here back in 1990 to claim the title.
Outstanding approach shot.
And a fantastic look upcoming.
Lining up the birdie putt here. And another round safely in the books.